So they are really giving it to Zuckerberg pretty hard, don't you think? Or is it just me? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Zach with IT Career Questions, and today we're doing a little bit of the Zach Talks Tech, and specifically we're getting into the Facebook stuff again because I've been watching the Mark Zuckerberg, or Facebook, essentially versus the Congress. It's insane. Like, to me, and this is just my opinion, and if you have another opinion towards this, I would love to hear it, because this is going to be hopefully an open discussion. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's stupid. Dumbest thing in the world to me, right? I've asked a few people like what they thought of it, you know, what their opinions were on it, and what they thought was happening, you know, and everybody kind of had a little bit of a different opinion, and I think more people were just generally upset that Mark Zuckerberg makes all of this money by, you know, collecting all of our data and then utilizing that to serve ads, and, you know, then the whole data thing happened with Cambridge Analytica. So everybody got upset about that, right? And now they're all upset about everything else. I think they were generally upset about everything else to begin with, but now they have like this platform to work with because of this data thing that happened, which was essentially, you know, not something that Facebook could have foresaw at the time. You know, think of all the advances that modern technology and AI has done for the tech industry in general in the last couple of years, and this has been happening with the Cambridge Analytica stuff, has been happening for quite some time. So, you know, Facebook maybe they weren't completely aware of what was happening. Maybe they were, but maybe let's just, you know, let's just say for the sake of this video that they weren't aware. They had no idea that this was going on, right? They trusted this app's purpose and what they were doing, and it was right. Okay. Well, it's not really on Facebook necessarily that this person who developed the app sold the data, right? Yes, this person utilized Facebook in a way that maybe they shouldn't have, and then sold the data. But here's where I get kind of like upset about, because did this person utilize Facebook negatively? I mean, yes and no. A lot of these people willingly shared their information. And that's what you do on Facebook, is you willingly share your information. You willingly sign up for free on Facebook. Free platform, you can use it however you want. You have tons of privacy controls, and you get to choose who and what you allow to access your data. So is it Facebook's fault that you let an application access your information from Facebook? I mean, come on. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe there's something I'm missing here, and that's what I keep asking everybody. Everybody that I talk to about this, I just keep asking, am I missing something? What is it that I'm missing? Because for me, it's like, okay, everybody signed up for this for free. Okay, that's a big thing. That's huge, right? This is huge. You signed up for free. You willingly shared your data with a company that is providing a service for free, okay? Absolutely free. You don't have to do that. You do not have to do that, but you chose to do that. You chose to go through the sign-up process, and you chose to agree to whatever terms and conditions there are, even though you didn't read them, because nobody freaking reads them. Like, for real, nobody's gonna read that stuff. But the fact of the matter is, this is what you did, not Facebook necessarily. I mean, should Facebook be at fault? I don't think so. It's one of those areas that I just don't see the issue. You know what I mean? Like, this is my opinion on the matter. If it was a paid service, if you had to actually pay to use Facebook, I could totally see being upset about it. I would be PO'd that my data was used in a matter to generate revenue outside of Facebook. Essentially, they sold it to a company, and I'm paying for the service, okay? But still, at the same time, I willingly shared this information with the app developer, right? Now, maybe the app developer didn't make it very clear and apparent exactly all of the data that they were pulling from you. But the fact is, you clicked on allow. Right or wrong, it tells you, it literally, I think it does actually tell you what you are allowing access to. You're allowing access to your profile, you're allowing access to your friend, you're allowing access to your pictures. It does kind of go over that. But they didn't disclose what they were going to do with the information. And at that point, you know, that could be an issue. I could understand that. But is Facebook at fault for that? Well, Mark Zuckerberg stated many, many times in this whole Congress debacle, we rely on our users to report, you know, instances of misbehavior. He's essentially saying it's up to you, the user of Facebook, to report anything that isn't right, okay? Now, whether you deem it right or wrong, that's obviously up to you, but it's up to you to report that. Could you have prevented it? Could you have stopped it? Not necessarily. You could have maybe reported it if you thought that it was not right, but Facebook does not have the staff to monitor all of this stuff. And they're building AI to essentially monitor this through the AI applications and systems and stuff that they build from this. But they don't have the staff. They don't have the amount of people that it would take to monitor posts and different advertisements and things like that consistently. And that's, you know, that could be a fault of Facebook, yes, because they make billions of dollars a year. So take some of that billions of dollars that you make per year and put it into more staff, which he said he was going to do now, but obviously should have been done before. But he's going to do that now, which is great. However, it doesn't fix the issue. Hopefully it prevents an issue, but I can't fault a company for not having enough staff to prevent something of that magnitude, to prevent something like that. Because every single day, as you know and I know, different types of malware and viruses and phishing scams come out of the woodwork, right? And you could essentially take this as the same thing, right? You could say that was a phishing scam. They phished your data and then they sold it, okay? That's gonna happen all the time. So without having people, like real people, to monitor stuff like that and really see, like, is this legit, is it not? You know, it's gonna take time to build the AI around that to understand, you know, is this a real type of application through Facebook? You know, should they be allowing somebody to do this? So it's a whole big thing, right? It's just, I'm not going to go into crazy detail on that. But, you know, Mark Zuckerberg did say that he's now requiring a lot of different authentication for different app developers and stuff that come to the platform to put stuff out there. Great, okay? Still can't fault them for not having the staff. Because the fact of the matter is, nobody has the staff. Not right now. And one of the congressmen, and I wish I would have saw who it was, but I wasn't even looking at the screen, I was just listening, kind of made like a joke, but also like a pitch to programmers and coders out there, because we are in high demand for people in that area. We need those people. Facebook needs those people. You need those people. If you value your data, you need those people. You need to have them on your side. You need them to help develop this AI that will stop more things like this from happening. And here's the kicker. It might stop more things from happening, but things are still going to happen. Because as these AIs develop and get smarter and get better, and security gets better and gets tighter and all that fun stuff, well, you have scammers and all these bad guys who are getting smarter and better and figuring out ways to get around the AI. So it's going to be like this never-ending cycle. So Mark Zuckerberg also said, hey, I'm going to have like 20,000 staff members that are specifically security related, which is huge. That's fantastic. And that's also ridiculous at the same time. I mean, it's great. I mean, ridiculous in a fantastic way, because 20,000 security people, that's absurd. Some companies don't even have one security person in their environment. Not one single security person in their environment. And Facebook is going to hire 20,000. The way that Mark Zuckerberg was getting drilled was kind of upsetting to me. Not because I'm a huge fan of Facebook. Not because I'm a huge fan of Mark. Because I don't see it as the Congress or the government's business. You know? And that leads more towards, you know, they kept asking, why are you, Facebook, censoring different pages, you know, different people's views and agendas and things like that? And that was a question very, very often. They got very, very upset about that. The Congress people did. And I'm sitting back like, you know, who cares? It's Facebook. Like, it's a company. They could do whatever they want as a company, right? I mean, now that goes into, is it discrimination? Well, at what form of discrimination? Like the fact that censoring could be done at a political level? I mean, sure, fine. But if somebody deemed that inappropriate in any way, and it was reported, right? And that person who received that report, that whatever political agenda that whatever page was pushing was inappropriate, offensive, whatnot, the person who received that report, right, felt the same way, said, wow, this is really offensive. I don't like this. And they took action based on that. Maybe they used their personal opinion on their political views to censor that page. But we don't know. I don't think we're ever going to know. But I also don't care. I don't care if you're going to censor me on a page that's absolutely free, that I don't pay for, that nobody pays for. I don't care. Censor me. If I was paying for it, then I'd be upset. But the fact is, it's free. And that's like the big issue that I have with this entire thing. This whole entire just fiasco. That's really what it is to me. It's just a fiasco. And you guys could share different opinions, and that's fine. You can call me an idiot, and I'm completely okay with that. Because I see this one way, and you guys could see it another way, which that's what human beings do. I just don't care. It's free. Do whatever the heck you want with this, with Facebook. I don't care. I really do not care. Censor me, delete pages, delete my Facebook for all I care. I don't care. It's free. I'm not going to get all upset about a free service and what they do with that free service. And the fact that people get upset that, you know, they are pulling your information, right? They're pulling data from you. They're pulling location information and stuff like that from you that you, first of all, agreed to. Now, you can turn this off both on your phone and disable these settings through Facebook. But if you leave these things on, that's on you also. I don't care what happens. You willingly shared it. So they're going to use this data to serve ads to you that would best suit you. And hopefully what Facebook really wants is for you to click on that ads so that they can keep providing a free service to you. So do I care that they do that? No. You know, is it creepy? Yes. I will 100% say that that is creepy. You know, I do a Google search and searching for some product or information or whatever, and then, you know, 10 minutes later through my Facebook feed, there's that information again. Creepy. Yes. Invasion of privacy? No. Why? Because I agreed to let you look at my data. I agreed to that. I agreed to do this free service that Facebook offers to 2 billion people. 2 billion people agreed to this. If you do not like it, get off of Facebook. Plain and simple. Now, have people left Facebook since this has all happened? No, not really. They haven't left in droves, as I believe many people thought they would. I think there was a lot of people that thought, oh my gosh, Facebook is going to go down the tubes. Now, they have lost stock value, which, okay, yeah, that's going to happen. I think the perception of it, you know, stockholders will definitely, yeah, feel that. It's fine. But people haven't left in droves necessarily. It's not going to happen. You know, it won't. There are so many businesses on Facebook that rely on Facebook, a free service, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet in this video or not, that, you know, Facebook is a free service. But you can put your business on Facebook for free, mind you, and advertise that business. Now, you could do it free, or you could pay for it, which is great, right? It's great that they offer both those options. But as a business, you put your little Facebook page up there for your business, and now you draw in customers. You're drawing customers to your business through Facebook that, again, has 2 billion people, 2 billion users, and you're putting your business on there for free. Do you see this? Do you understand? Is it just me that understands this, or do you understand? I hope you understand this, because that's the best form of advertising. It's free. All you have to do is share your Facebook page, your Facebook business page. Put some great video on there, put some great pictures on there, share it to your friends, and they share it with their friends, and they like it, and these people like it, and all of a sudden, your Facebook page has, you know, hundreds of thousands of likes, maybe, if you're lucky, right? And that's great. You're drawing this business for free. There's great ways to do this, to generate a great business plan, marketing plan around a Facebook business page for free on this free service to do great things. Come on, guys. If you don't like Facebook, if you're all upset about what happened, get off of Facebook. Don't use it. And if you're really that upset about what happened with Facebook, first of all, and the fact that Facebook, you know, uses some of your data to serve ads that would specifically relate to you. If you're upset about that, get off the internet. Unplug your modem, unplug every single device, get rid of your smartphone, take it, throw it out the window, I don't care what you do with it, get off the internet. Because that is the world that we live in today. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, this is going to be a constant. Now, of course, is Congress trying to drive laws around this? Maybe. Maybe that's their agenda. Maybe they want a stop to that. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. And if it does, that's great. Many people will be very happy. But it's still going to happen, and it's going to happen by the people you don't want to be doing this, right? Sure, you could say, you know, no business is allowed to track your data, okay? It's not going to stop people who are scamming. It's not going to stop them. They're going to do it. They're going to find ways to do it. It's going to happen. That's the world that we live in today. Find a great way to monitor it better, to provide a better value around it, and maybe it would be okay. I personally don't see an issue with it because I really don't care. You want my data, take my data, right? You know what I mean? Like, if you want to see where I'm at, see where I'm at. That's fine. You want to look at my Google search history and determine what the best ads to serve to me are? Go for it. That's fine. I don't care. I know what I'm doing on the internet. I know what I want to do on the internet. I know the goals, the missions, and the actions that I'm trying to take when I'm using the internet. Those things don't affect me. Those things don't bother me. It's not gonna bother me that you're looking at my data. You know, that type of stuff just that's the war. I've talked about this before. There's a war on data. I'm not being some type of crazy nut job. Talked about it before. It's been proven keeps being proven over and over and over again as there's data breaches over and over and over again. And what do people steal? They steal data, right? What are they stealing? They're stealing information about you. That's what's happening. And everybody makes a huge big deal about this, but that's what everybody wants is data. So, I don't know. I wanted to rant about this. I've been thinking about ranting about this for quite some time. Well, not quite some time. Since I made the first video, since I've read more, listened to more, and really formed more of an opinion on it. It's my opinion. You guys have your opinion, of course. That's fine. That's great. I love sharing opinions, and I love talking about them. Because if you could change my mind, that's great. I love that. I encourage that. So that's this video, and it's ridiculously long as I'm looking at my lapel microphone here, and it tells me the time is at like 22 minutes, and it's probably a little bit off, so it's going to be less than that. But it's a long time to rant about this, and I hope it makes sense to you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope we can have some kind of feedback about this and talk about it rationally, of course. You know, let's not just like go completely off course here. And if we do, in this instance, and this will be the only instance that I will ever do this on this YouTube channel, if it goes absolutely, completely, 100% off course, right? If it's just a ridiculous, you know, slugfest or something, you know, if people are just yelling at each other back and forth, there's, you know, name calling, bullying, all that stuff, I will delete comments. Just a forewarning. If you watched all those through, that's great. I'll leave a comment saying that I will delete comments because I don't want that. I don't want that. Constructive conversation. That's it. That's what this is about. So that's this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you got some value out of it, because you're hearing an opinion from somebody who's been in this industry, and even especially the web industry, the website industry, right? Web development industry for 18 years. Since the year of 2000, I've been in this industry, right? This is my opinion on it. I'm older, right? I'm older than a lot of well, clearly I'm older than a lot of younger people, but I'm older than, you know, the majority of people who are using the internet right now, or a lot of people who are using the internet right now. So anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts, your opinions, and we'll leave it at that. So as always, take it easy.